Hi, everybody over at Michigan Pole Barns. My name is Chris Stinson. I run a small web design company. I'm not too far away from you guys at all. Just doing a review of your website for you. For your review, you can take any information that I say here and use it, even if we never talk again. I've been researching into this niche, trying to find a client that would really like to dominate the competition, because honestly the online part of this niche is very, very weak, especially in northern Michigan. So without any further ado, I'm just going to talk about your website a little bit. I'll tell you a little bit more about your competition, and a little bit more about me and the special promotion that I am running now, because we are all in business. But everyone's looking to make a little money here and there. So I found your site actually in Google Plus. I didn't see it on a Google search at first, because I don't look at paid ads much. So I searched and I went through the first 4 or 5 pages in Google, and I didn't see you. I did see you in Google Plus, and that's how I found you. But then I did another search again. I paid the search ads, and I did see that you are paying through Google AdWords, which quickly adds up. No wonder they're the most profitable company in the world. Anyways, back to your website. First thing I did notice, and I looked it up on my phone, is that your website is not mobile friendly, and that is humongous now these days in the eyes of Google. If your website is not mobile friendly, Google downvotes you, and it's a humongous reason why you're not ranking in Google for Michigan Pole Barns, the search that I did. Michigan Pole Barns. I didn't find you anywhere in the first 4 or 5 pages. The good thing is these first few competitors here, their websites are weak as well. Midwest Pole Barns is ranking #1 for this search term, both in maps and in the organic listing down here, which usually means that they have a pretty good hold on that. However, when I show you my research on them, I'll show you that it's not going to be hard to knock them right out of there. Back to your website, though. I do love the simplicity of it. I do not advocate fancy, crazy websites that have no value added. I am here to make simplistic websites that should give people the information that they need quickly, and that are awesome in the eyes of Google. And those two things rank websites like crazy. So I like simplicity. I like being able to find information quickly. So you've got the name of your company and a phone number, right? First thing that you're really seeing, other than Abe here. So that's good. What you're missing is a call to action other than the phone number. Contact us form. You have no, the menu structure it's not very even, right? If you look at this, it's kind of all over the place. It's even a little hard to read. It's a bright white on dark blue. There's no drop-down menu, so it's a very simplistic approach, and honestly, it's not very professional looking at all. Also, what you need is in your menus, you need to contact us or about us. Contact us and about us, and somewhere on your website you need privacy icon stating the privacy policy of your website. If Google cannot find the privacy page, you get downvoted again. If they cannot find contact page, you get downvoted again. They love Google interactive map on the sites now. If you don't have that sort of thing, it's just complete download. Now, one thing that I do like about your website, and I like it a lot, is the amount of text that you're building into your first page. This is big. Content and backlinks are what rank your website, and mobile ability, of course. But content is usually the number one thing. You've got a lot of text on here, which is really good. You've listed out some cities, towns and counties that you service. You have to be careful with this because Google sometimes thinks that you're just trying to trick that engine for all of these being locations as keywords. There's ways to do it that you don't get downloaded from Google by. So I mean that's a simplistic thing. Okay. You do have your call to action down here. This is the only place I could see an email. And without having it up here in the menu, if you're clicking around onto another page, and you do have a contact page here, but this is just for a quote, it doesn't say contact us. People aren't sure if they don't want a quote and they just have a question, they have to fill out this form. It's not very user friendly. If you go to a different page, there's no call to action on this page. Nice pictures, nice work, by the way. But now where do I go to contact you? I've got a phone number, but I don't have a contact. So it's a big thing in the eyes of the users. So I would definitely change that. I see, like, you do have a map here. This isn't an interactive map, right? It's just a simple map. There's some nice pictures of our awesome links that we share. There's no social media at all from what I can see. No Facebook, no Google Plus, no Bing locations, no anything else. Those things, social media is humongous now. Facebook is the number 2 used page per day with over 100 million clicks a day on Facebook. So a Facebook page is something I definitely recommend to all my clients, even if it's a simple one with just a link to it. That's, you post an article once a month on it. That is plenty, but it's kind of a must. And other social, as many different social avenues as you can go, it's definitely beneficial. So that's your website. Onto your clients quickly, or your competition quickly. Like I showed you in this search, this Midwest pole barns came up #1, both Max and organic. So this is their website. There's nothing special. It's really nothing special at all. But what they're doing is they have text on here as well. Not a ton of it, but they do have some text. They've got a lot of pages on it, which helps, and a lot of text on these pages, which is what I was getting at before. I hate that they're doing everything in capital letters. That's just annoying. And some's bold, some's not. They do have nice pictures. They do have a quote. They have contact us. They have about us. They have clear call to actions. They don't have the phone number, which on the page, which is definitely something I would change. And they like social media. And I'm pointing all of this part out because they're ahead of you, and they don't have some of the basic stuff as well. Imagine your website with the proper layout, being mobile friendly, and proper social media on there, and proper text. You could fly by the #1 guy. Fly by that. I don't even mean crawl past them. I mean fly past these guys. It wouldn't be that hard. The big deal about these guys is they are mobile optimized. That's why they're killing it. The top 2 Artfully Crafted is not mobile. I have not looked at West Michigan disclosure yet. I would guess that it's probably not a mobile website either. So the point is that your website isn't great. It's not awful, but it's not great. But with some changes to it or a redesign, you could fly by your competition. And then a few tools that I use for my search engine optimization. It's called SEMrush. I find every one of your competitors out there, and I rip apart what they're doing in the background. and so that I know how they're advertising, where they're getting links from. The three things that you rank for in Google: content being number one, backlinks, which are simply just links from another site to your site, is number two, and morality is number three. These guys are number one. They have 2 backlinks. We can kill that. This artfully crafted pole arms have none. They don't have any. You guys see that you have 1 backlink, but it's a no-follow link, so that does not count as far as ranking goes. But I also see that you are doing some paid search. So the paid search, I have nothing against it. It's good to use. But it adds up quickly, and I'm sure that you know that better than I do. Wouldn't it be great if you did a search for Michigan pole barns, and you're here, and you're here, and it costs you nothing other than the cost of your website and some ongoing SEO charges from me. But you sell 1 pole barn and you can pay for it easily. Easily. So I just have another website up here. This is Hassan Pole Buildings. I'm not sure how big a company they are. They're probably very big, but an idea of what they're doing. They have 203 backlinks. They're doing paid search so far of at least $500, if not more. Tons and tons going into the back end of these guys, the advertising, digital advertising. And I've got all their links. Get them all, and I can get them for free, the ones that are limited at this point. Anyways. So I'm going to wrap it up there. I've been talking for almost 12 minutes. I appreciate that taking the time to listen to me. Like I said, any information that I've said in here, feel free to use if you want to do some of this stuff on your own. If not, I will give you my contact information and an email that I'm about to send you. Thanks, and have a great night.